So today we are talking about long distance running and the stretching you need to do in preparation before you go out for your long run. I have a couple of ones that I always like to do beforehand. There's a few of them. I'll break them down in a few pieces. I'm just going to show you three that I'd really like to do before I go out for a long run. And you'll find the longer your distances get, it's really important to ensure that you loosen up your muscles before you head out for those long runs. The shorter runs as well, but sometimes we're short on time and we know we kind of cram it in. I sometimes do some stretches in the kitchen whilst I'm drinking my pre-workout before I head out, especially if it's a short run. But if it is a long run, commit to the time, just 5 to 10 minutes before you actually head out. This will really help you to prevent injury because you have to loosen up some of the muscles. You take so much pounding on your ankles and your knees, and it takes a lot of strength for your body to actually run a lot longer distances. So the one thing I really like to do is I really like to open my abductors. So I would just do a couple of these ones before I walk out, just to open it up a bit. It just releases that part. And because you are running in such a straight line all the time, just to move your body to the side a bit is always a bit better. So you do a few of those on the side, and then the first one, as soon as I start walking, it's a movement stretch. So you want to keep the elasticity in your muscles. You don't want to lose that by stagnating your stretch. So it's a very short stretch and a movement in between. So you would go and you go down to you stretch your hamstrings and you touch your toes. Don't do it longer for 2 seconds, 2 or 3 seconds max. So you go down, do your 2-3 seconds and do a couple of steps in between at quite a brisk pace so you can start warming up your body and get your heart rate up as well. And then go down again for a couple of seconds. And I will do that probably about 5 or 6 times, and then keep walking, walk a little bit. And then I will also do a couple of rotations with my arms and maybe a bit shoulder rolls, because you are moving your arms the whole time whilst you're running. We do forget that, but your arms are always moving. And then the other one I love to do is, if you find a tree or wall or something, you walk. And then what I like to do is I actually like to sit down in this stretch before I go out running. It's great for afterwards as well. But this one really helps you to open that abductors, and you just sit into it and you feel the stretch at the back of your glute. It's beautiful. So you do that on both sides a couple of times, and then you keep walking. And then the last one I really like to do as well is a knee hug with a calf raise. So I would go and I would hug my knee and just lift up. You need a bit of balance for it, but just focus on that. It really concentrates your body into that position. So you just lift your knee up and then go onto your calf raise, a couple of steps in between. Same thing. Pull your knee back, and don't grab your knee here, because you don't want to put tension on your knee. You want to keep like underneath your knee, and just pull it back. And then go, now I'm losing my balance, and pull it back, and then just go up onto your calf, and just do that a couple of times as well. And you can feel it activates all of your muscles, and you'll be ready to head out for your long run.